Welcome back to Divinity 648. My name is Christina. Today is Wednesday, April the 6th. It is 7:22 in the morning. The energy for today is choosing self. I was woken up to a song, I Choose Me. It's from a TV show my kids watch. And it just kept playing on loop. I choose me over and over and over again. And then I started getting gray, white, and blue. And if you're a higher vibrational person, on top of those colors, you're going to see a lot of, or you should somehow, some way incorporate purple and pink into your energy. So the numbers that showed up were 7, 11, and 14. It literally came in. 7, 11, and it doesn't matter. It came in 7, 11, and 14. And that's the numbers for today. So you're going to see those numbers and variants of those numbers, or, numbers that lead up to it. The overall energy is picking right up, right? So what you have to understand is energy comes into us like the waves at the beach. They're constant. They don't stop. They don't go away. Because they'll sit with us until we get through the karmic lessons or the energy that, it's meant to do for us, right? So yesterday was about acceptance, radical acceptance. Today is about choosing self. It's about choosing to love yourself enough not to tolerate toxicity, like at all. No more toxicity, right? So if you are living with someone and every day is an argument, you're done. You're not putting up with it. It doesn't matter how much you love them. It doesn't matter how much you want to nurture them. It doesn't matter how much you want to protect them. You're done. That's it. There's no more bullshit. There's no more fuckery. If you are in a job and it is toxic and you are working with people, I don't know about you guys, but in the past I've worked for companies and I've had coworkers actually throwing craft on me. People get really competitive when they are threatened or insecure by your work ethics, right? That's when those spells come in to confuse you, delay you, block your communication so you can't articulate, block the way that you communicate with other people, mess with your writing skills, mess with your ability to rest. So that way you are frazzled and unbalanced. So, and that happens a lot. I live in Fall River, Massachusetts, and I've worked in 3 cities, and each of those jobs resulted in craft. We have a lot of petty, basic people. So if you go to work and it's that toxic and your employer is not willing to address it the appropriate way, you're choosing yourself. You're walking away because it's toxic and it's impacting you not just in the workplace, but outside of the workplace. We have one life to live. Those of you who like to say, oh, I don't believe in that, you're dumb. I'm very blunt. I'm very straightforward. I don't like to beat around the bush. I don't like to tiptoe. I don't like to have conversation with people who evade direct communication and like to wait for me to think that it's my idea. That shit's not fucking happening, right? Breaking old cycles, breaking old habits, recognizing narcissistic tendencies in people. Doesn't matter how much you love them. It's called tough love. You can love them from a distance, right? You can actually choose yourself over any and everyone, including family, jobs, educational paths, friendships, relationships, guardianships. If something's too much for you, it's too much for you. So affirmations for today is I choose me. I love myself so much that I will not tolerate anything less than what I deserve. And by I deserve, I mean the standards that I set, right? I choose to walk away from toxic situations and allow myself the bare minimum of 21 days of spiritual solitude, meaning 21 days before you go look for another job, or start looking for a job, or 21 days between you giving the 2 weeks notice or your 2 weeks and starting the other job, you need at least 21 days to completely purge the external influences of the individuals or circumstances that you were indulged in or involved in. So I choose me. I choose to give myself 21 days to clear my energy from whatever's in my energy, so that way the next opportunity or the next person I love or the next career path that I pursue is completely pure, fresh, and untainted with any residual energy of my past. I choose me. I choose to love myself above everything else. I choose to love myself so much that I would rather be by myself, celibate, than to tolerate toxicity or a partner who is undeserving of my body. I choose to acknowledge that I am a divine feminine, a true goddess. And if a person, place, thing, situation in my life does not choose to respect who I am in this life, they can fucking go. I choose me. Divine feminines, equinox energy did its job. You are seeing people for who they are. It doesn't matter what good people do, right? You can have someone in your life who is love bombing you and I'll do this for you and I just want to. And then years later go by, you realize they were doing craft. Years later go by, you realize you were dating a narcissist, right? Being there and supporting you in the worst moments, but meanwhile being behind the scenes, creating those worst moments. Go fuck yourself. Divine feminines, you choose yourself. You accept things for what they are. You accept the roles that people played in your life. That energy doesn't go away. That was yesterday. It does not go away. It stays in alignment. Remember, energy, think of it like tie-dye or think of it like opal. I don't care what anybody says. Opal, opal. Okay, when I hear it from spirit, it's always opal. Think of all those beautiful different colors. Think of the way that they blend in and how smooth it looks and how beautiful it is in the light. Embody that energy. Radiate that energy. Tell yourself, being different is freaking beautiful. Divine feminines, you know who you are. You know what roles you play. And you know that it's okay. It's okay to choose you, right? For the longest time, I personally took a vow of celibacy, but my celibacy wasn't physical. It was energetic and it was spiritual, meaning I vowed to only be intimate with one person. I vowed to be faithful and loyal to one divine energy and all that are underneath it, right? For me, I would take that vow because there was actually someone around me who I could give that type of reciprocation to. I could dedicate myself in such a manner. Some people don't have that, right? Or some people have that and then that person turns into a karmic and then you have no choice but to be completely physically celibate and keep your legs closed because they don't know how to keep their legs closed or to themselves, right? So that's that energy today. That energy of today is choosing yourself. You know, if you're around people who talk to you or dismiss who you are in this lifetime, meaning I don't believe in that, you're fucking crazy, it's all in your fucking head, you're delusional, choose you. Sing that song. I choose me and walk the fuck away. Let them go. The hell with them. You don't need it. I promise you. I got to see 5 years out. I already know it's coming. You don't need the bullshit. You don't need the fuckery. And any blessings that they want to give you is because they created or are the root cause for the actions of the other individuals who created havoc in your life. That shit's fucking owed to you. That's not a gift. That's compensation. Does that make sense? So choose yourself.